from class 7. Today is our lecture number 12, chapter number 4. Today we are going to discuss formula exercise 4.3. But before going to start the exercise 4.3, first of all, you have to know about some rules that we have used in the exercise 4.3, like one is constant law. So when bases are same but exponents are different. So here the constant law have two parts. Number one, when bases are same but exponents are different, and number two, when bases are different but the exponents are same. So these are two rules that including in the question class. We will discuss them one by one. So one is when bases are same but exponents are different. Okay. In this type, we will going to discuss when we have same bases but their powers are different. So the division of two rational numbers with the same division of two rational numbers with the same base can be performed by subtracting their exponents. Okay, suppose A is the base of any two rational numbers with exponents m and n such that A not equal to 0 and m greater than n, then A power m divided by A power n is equal to A power m minus n. Okay, I repeat, the division of two rational numbers with the same base can be performed by subtracting their exponents. It means that we just subtract the values, exponents of the base. Okay, suppose A is the base of any two rational numbers with the exponents m and n such that A is not equal to 0 and m greater than n, then A power m divided by A power n is equal to A power m minus n. You must underline these laws from your book and mark them. Okay, these are included in your paper. So you must remember that this law, this formula, A power m divided by A power n is equal to A power m minus n. So there is an example. You can see that 2 power 7 divided by 2 power 3. Here, first of all, we will simplify the equation. We know that 2 power 7 means we have to multiply 2 with itself 7 times, and in the denominator 2 power 3 means we have to multiply 2 with itself in up to 3 times. So by writing this, after that, we just cancel out the 2 in the numerator and denominator. You know that 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, and in the denominator 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 have been cancelled. Then the remaining are 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, which is equal to 2 power 4. That is roughly idea. Now we are going to find the question, same question by another way. For example, 2 power 7 over 2 power 3, which is equal to 2 power 7 minus 3. According to formula, we know that if the bases are same, then we will just subtract the quotients or exponents, like formula is 2 power 7 minus m minus n. So here m is 7 and n is 3. So by putting values in equation, we can see that 2 power 7 minus 3 is equal to 2 power 4. Similarly, minus 2 by 3 power 5 divided by minus 2 by power 3 power minus 2 by 3 power 2. It is equal to same as we just know that 2 power minus 2 by 3 power 5 means we just have to multiply minus 2 by 3 5 times, and in the denominator we will multiply them with 2 times. Then after that, first two values from the numerator and the denominator we just cancel out them. Then the remainings are minus 2 by 3 multiplied by minus 2 by 3 multiplied by minus 2 by 3, which is equal to minus 2 by 3 power 3. Now, according to question law, when we solve this, then minus 2 by 3 power 5 divided by minus 2 by 3 power 2 is equal to minus 2 by 3, 5 minus 2. So here 5 represent the m and 2 represent the n. So according to the formula, we know that minus 2 by 3 power m by n, m minus n is equal to minus 2 by 3 power 5 minus 2, which is equal to minus 2 by 3 power 3. So that is the way that from which we can solve the equation when bases are same but the quotients are exponents are different. Now in the second step we are going to discuss when bases are different but exponents are same. So for this, for any two rational number a and b, where b is not equal to 0 and n is the exponent, then a power n divided by b power n is equal to a over b power n. So this is the formula when bases are different but the exponents are same. A power n divided by b power n is equal to a over b power n. So example of this is 2 over 3 power 4 which is equal to 2 by 3 multiplied by 2 by 3 multiplied by 2 by 3 multiplied by 2 by 3. So according to question law, you know that 2 power 4 means we have to multiply 2 with 4 times, with itself with up to 4 times. Same as 3 power 4 means we have to multiply 3 with itself up to 4 times. So 2 power 4 divided by 3 power 4, which is equal to 2 power 4 divided by 3 power 4. So these are the two ways through which we can solve when we divide the two fractions. But at first, when we have same basis and different and the same exponents with the different bases. Now after studying this, we are going to discuss about the exercise 4.3. Question number 1, part 3, 3 power 4 divided by 5 power 4. Here you can see that the bases are different but the exponents are same. So we are so here we will use the second law of quotients. According to this, the solution is 3 power 4 divided by 5 power 4 is equal to 3 power 4 over 5 by 4. Now, know that 3 by 5 power 4. Now, the power of 4 is m power 3 divided by n power 3. Here again, the second law of quotient, which is a power n divided by b power n is equal to ab power n. So here a divided by b power n, by using this law, when you solve the equation, then m power 3 divided by n power 3 is equal to m power 3 over n power 3. Now know that both the bases are same, so we can write in the form of m over n power 3. Okay. Now the next 11th part is x power a divided by y power a. Here again, the solution is x power a divided by y power a is equal to x power a over y power a, which is equal to x over y power a. Now the last part of this question is p over q power 23 divided by p by q. So here, when there is no power, it means there is 1. Okay. So in the solution, you can see that the p over q power 23 divided by p over q, there is 1. Power is 1. Now, by converting into them into fraction form, we will get p over q power 23 over p over q power 1, which is equal to p over q 21 minus 23 minus 1. After subtracting, we get p over q power 22. So in this question, we have used the first law of quotient, which is when bases are same but the powers are different. Now question number 2. Part 1 is 2 power 4 divided by 7 power 4. I repeat, 2 power 4 divided by 7 power 4 is equal to, should be equal to 2 by 7 power 4. Here we just prove that left hand side should be equal to right hand side. So by taking left hand side, we know that 2 power 4 divided by 7 power 4 means when we convert them into fraction form, then we will get 2 power 4 over 7 power 4. Now again, here we can see that 2 powers, here the bases are same, bases are different but the powers are same. So we can write them according to quotient law in the form of 2 over 7 power 4. Now, we know that our left hand side, which is 2 over 7 power 4, is equal to the right hand side, which is 2 by 7 power 4. Now point number 2, minus 4 power 3 divided by 5 power 3 should be equal to minus 4 by 5 power 3. Here again, the bases are different, but the question powers are same. So we will use the formula, which is, first of all, we have to convert the divide form into fraction form. Then we will get minus 4 power 3 over 5 power 3. Now, according to formula, we know that when the bases are different but the quotients are, the powers are same, then the answer will be a over b power n. So here minus 4 is a and 5 is b. So we can write this in the fraction form as follows: minus 4 by 5 power 3, which is equal to right hand side. So we have proved that left hand side is equal to right hand side. Now the third part is 3 power 8 divided by 3 should be equal to 3 power 7. Here again, the bases are same but the powers are different. So we can write them both left hand side and right hand side as follows: 3 power 8 divided by 3 power 1 should be equal to 3 power 7. Now, in the second step, we will just change the divide form into fraction form, which is 3 power 8 over 3 power 1, which is equal to 3 power 7 of right hand side. Now again, according to formula, we know that when both the powers are different but the bases are same, then the equation will be a power m minus n. Here m denotes 8 and n denotes a 1. So the answer is 3 power 8 minus 1, which is equal to 3 power 7. So we have proved that 3 power 7 of left hand side is equal to right hand side of 3 power 7. Now the fourth part is a power 6 divided by b power 6 should be equal to the a over b power 6, which is normally a question law. So this is the easy question. Here we just change it into the form of fraction. By doing this, in the first step, we can see that a power 6 over b power 6. Now the bases are different, but the quotient powers are same. So we can write them in the form of a over b power 6. Now we know that a over b power 6 of left hand side becomes equal to the a over b power 6 of right hand side. So we have proved that left hand side is equal to right hand side. The fifth part is minus 21 by 22 power 7 divided by minus 21 by 22 power 3 should be equal to minus 21 over 22 power 4. So here, first of all, we have to write them into the fraction form. Minus 21 over 22 divided power 7 over minus 21 over 22 power 3, which is equal to right hand side, which is minus 21 over 22 power 4. So in the second step, according to formula, we will subtract the powers, which is minus 21 over 22 power 7 minus 3. which is equal to right hand side minus 21 over 22 power 4. So when we subtract the 3 from 7, then we will get minus 21 over 22 power 4 is equal to minus 21 over 22 power 4 of right hand side. So we have proved that left hand side is equal to right hand side. Now the last part of today's topic and also the exercise 4.3 is part number 6, minus 9 over 13 power 5 divided by minus 9 by 13 power 4 should be equal to minus 9 over 13. So the solution is, first of all, we just do as same as we have done in the previous all question, that we will convert them into fraction form. By doing this, we can write the equation as minus 9 by 13 power 5 over minus 9 by power 13 power 4, which is equal to right hand side of minus 9 by 13. So in the second step, we just subtract the 4 from 5. By subtracting this, at the end we will get minus 9 by 13 is equal to right hand side of minus 9 by 13. So we have proved that left hand side is equal to right hand side. So class, that is our today's topic. So any one of you have any kind of question related to our topic, you can ask.